Tonight's gonna be a show. I've got blood all over the place. I cut my chin. Hey, I'm doing this, and that was 2 hours to stop. So I've been dancing at the top of the bus and then off the blocks, off the and usually in the bleachers like this. It's the first time I had to hold a paper towel on my chin and talk to you. So we'll see if we can get through this. Grace is in town. We got no C game. JV. Grace has got a lot of seniors, a lot of underclassmen, and so they'll have a strong junior varsity team. Last time we played was January 14th. That was at Grace. And it was Soda 54 and the Grizz 49. So that was a close game, 5-point game. Soda comes into their night's ball game 2-2 in the conference. They are 7-8 on the season. Last Friday, a huge win for the Cardinals. Soda defeated Westside 44-38, and that puts them in third place in the conference. And so this is a non-conference game. And as I was looking in District 5 in the 2As, there's only 2 teams, and I don't know why they just didn't let them move up. It would make sense to everybody. I know Grace, they petitioned, but they made them stay 2A. I think they've got about 140 kids, and the break's about 150. I'll have to look. But for Grace, the traveling and everything else, and just the rivalries, made a lot of sense. So now they just have a conference of 2. And that's Butte County and the Grizzlies. Grace comes in. They haven't played Butte County yet, so they haven't. They don't have a conference game. They are 6-10 on the season. They beat Bear Lake twice, was it? They beat them in overtime. Then they beat them again. They've beaten Aberdeen twice, Malad, and Draft River. They have losses to Ryrie. They lost to Westside twice. Lost to South Fremont, Firth, Rich County, Utah. American Falls twice. Lost to Soda. And last Friday, they lost to Malad. Last Friday, they lost to American Falls, 64-38. I can't get this chin to stop. Don't look up here. Looks like I've been in a knife fight. We got Butte County at Grace on Thursday. That'll be their first conference game. Then Cokeville, Wyoming. I'm really familiar with the Panthers. I did their football games for about 5 years when the radio station here in Soda went dark. I went down and did Cokeville games and Maryland girls. So Cokeville will be at Grace on Saturday. Then a week from Saturday, the Oakley Hornets will be at Grace. Soda will be at Aberdeen on Thursday and at Declo on Saturday. They're at Malad on Friday, February 7th. And then they'll have Aberdeen at Soda on Tuesday, February 11th. That'll be senior night. That's the buzzer. Let me change paper towels here. I've never had anything. He'll jump with Martinson. Martinson goes down. Dixon with the rebound. He puts it up and in. 2-0. So back the other way. Got it up and in. Nice job.
In the fourth quarter will be Peterson. Peterson on the right way. Back to Peterson. And over the long around. Straight away. And he'll get it over to rebound now. To the brace. Stop.
Shot up from the outside by Stockton. Back outside working. Back outside, they work together. In the corner, Stockton on the right side, Edwards on the angle. Bring it back up top. Tight, 2-2. Breaks in tonight. Mason Finlayson. Breaks down the rebound to Stockton. And so it gets bring the ball into the court, work to the right angle. Goes to Martinson, high post, back outside Peterson. In the corner. Comes inside, ball knocked away. Finlayson comes up with it. Out past Harrison. Back to Finlayson on the left angle. Moves back outside. To Brownie. Shoves up. That missed everything. Soda gets the rebound with the three-point shot.
And we got a foul underneath. So what are they calling? Racing the ball, tied to 5:36. In the first quarter, checking in at the ball, and that's what they were doing. Martin checking in the ball outside.
Martin down the feet. Harrison, a three-point shot at the buzzer. Baked it in. Hayden Harrison right at the buzzer. Barnes made a good pass, couple of shots by Lincoln. Shot up, Finlayson about taps on Martinson. Back outside Peterson, twin circle. And the roll Martinson. Ball knocked out of bounds. There's Williams without the A and Williams in the ACH. Right, I'll tell you. puts the shot up,
And Peterson hits the deck. That's the average foul.
Story short, goes back to got in a fight
so they didn't like each other.
One of them brought the egg. Right, by Browning.
Richard Logan hit it baseline. Miller just 4, 7,
outside to Browning. On the elbow to Peterson. Peterson Ryan plays it up and scores. Then they're going to call a blocking foul.
Again, if I sound like I've just gone to the dentist, you're happy because I cut myself shaving on the chin not 2 hours ago. It's still really good. My holding the towel, my left hand, trying to talk to you. Checking in for Soder's kid Hansen. Full pressure, right across.
Team ball still going by Stevens.
Then we get a jump ball, possession belongs to Grace. 8-4. Cards up by 4.
Across the park. What a block by Stevens. Brown comes down, Brown plays it up, clears it up short, and hit the baseline. Say Grace was not in the touchdown. We'll take it. Throw the ball around. Comes into Hansen. Ball still going by Grace. Side lanes. Outside the parking lane, 3-point shot, Carroll's off, no good. Hansen down with the rebound to the Southern. Up top, Hansen on the right side to Browning, goes to Martinson. Martinson drives in, and we'll call it
It's going to go against Martin.
Shot up real good, and Miller down with the rebound. Browning bringing in the 4-4. So to Martinson threw it away, threw it right to him. And moving into the 4-4. Edwards, back to Martin, in the block. And save by there. There's a nice pass and it's right in the end. Stevens across the top, back over to Hansen. Straight up in the air, Stevens trying to run it down.
And coming up was Carter Meeker.
Grace on that ball right in front of Grace.
This ball will come in too.
Edwards to Meeker, outside the ball, lost in the parking lane. Ball comes back outside, comes to 3-point shot, that carries off good. And Miller down with the rebound. Left-hander works the left side. Goes to Browning. Hanson lost the handle on it. Got it back. Double G comes outside. Got hit Miller inside. And Hinsky. St. Grayson was out of bounds. Check in for Marks. 2:13 to go in the first quarter. 9-6. Outside hands, right side, Browning. Browning on the right wing back, hands on the eight. Holds up, 3-point shot. Carroll's up, no good. Edwards down to the rebound. Lead pass to Clark. Angles in the corner. Make a drive, lays it up to the right hand, no good. Running one-hander, and Miller down to the rebound. Stevens between the circles, down in the corner, Harrison across. Stevens about a 17-footer. Outbound on the side, right and Miller. Miller with a foul, trying to get position on the rebound. 3 team fouls again. Full pressure by Soto. Alberman stops away. Goes across for Stevens. Stevens down the left side. Browning to Harrison. Inside, goes off, goes back to Harrison. Hanson puts it up off the glass loaded. Stevens, contact there. They let it go. 3-point shot up by Browning, no good. Miller with the rebound, hand shot blocked. But they said he was fouled. That's going to go by his knee. You should tell better. Without the A. And Miller will go with the free throw. Shoot 2. 1:15 in the first quarter. Shot by Miller. 10-6. 4-point lead for the Cards. Got it. Possession of Soto. Soto on base. He's Steve. Welcome to the Miller hole. Nice play. People that look up here are going to think I've been in a knife fight. Miller with free throw. He's 3 for 3. Nice free throws by the big guy. You get one more. 12-9. So the JV leads it. One more free throw, and that one's off. Harrison with the rebound. Harrison leans in and scores. He has 5 points. Soto up by 5. Driving hard down the lane. Meekum, give and go. Back to Meekum. He's caught up in the paint. Hanson steals it away. Lead pass to Stevens. He goes down off the left side and drops it in. 6 seconds. Shot from the corner. Goes up, rebound. Down to Browning. It's loose, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Soto leads by 7. 16
Good job, Soto. Keep up the work.
Indianapolis board called Peterson. 3 points, a 2 and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Landon Martinson hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Caden Harrison hit a 3 and a 2 for 5. Mason Finlayson hit a bucket for 2. Randy Stevens hit a basket for 2. And Logan Miller was 3 of 4. From the free throw line for Grace, Ty Stoddard hit a 3 for 3 points. Carter Meekum was 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and Kate Kimball had 2 two-point baskets for 4 points. At the end of one quarter, it is 16 to 9. We'll begin the second quarter. Brody Smith, 5'11", junior, checks in for Grace. Stoddard to take it out of bounds. Edwards waits for the inbounds pass. Edwards in the backcourt. Landon Martinson, or Moldenhauer for Soda. Goes over the right side. Edwards back up top. Stoddard over to Meekum. Tried to force it inside to Yost. Yost is a 6'5" junior. Got a foul, I believe, against Soda. That's going to go against Harrison. Grace ball along their own baseline. Oh, nice pass inside. What a shot by Meekum. Over the head, laid it in. 16 to 11. Moldenhauer into the forecourt, over to Peterson. Finlayson to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer back up top to Finlayson. Back to Landon Moldenhauer on the left wing. Goes opposite side. Peterson around to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer drives. And we got a whistle. Foul's going to go against Edwards. That's his first. First foul of the second quarter. 16 to 11. Peterson along the Soda baseline. Comes out to Moldenhauer to Finlayson on the angle. In the corner to Peterson. Moldenhauer, 3-point shot. That caroms off no good. Battle for the rebound. And 6'5" junior Yost down with the rebound. Goes to Stoddard, and I think he was fouled. He almost just chased that right out of bounds. Called foul against Finlayson. That's his second. Second foul against Soda in the quarter. Moldenhauer with the steal. He steals the inbounds pass. Lead pass down to Martinson. He missed a hard one. He should have pulled up on that. Goes to Edwards. Over to the left side. Wow. Must not be really pulling his way in with Yost. Soda back the other way. Moldenhauer on the right wing to Martinson to the elbow. Peterson straight away. Shot is up short. Finlayson had the rebound, lost the handle on it, and Edwards comes up with it for Grace. Goes to Stoddard. Back outside from Yost to Stoddard. Stoddard couple dribbles, leans in, no good. Martinson down with the rebound for the Cards. Comes up to Moldenhauer to Peterson. Harrison in the corner. Beat on the angle, back in the left corner. Martinson in the upper blocks. It goes to Moldenhauer. Finlayson, a 3-point shot. No good. Harrison comes down with it. And Peterson will retrieve it at midcourt. Moldenhauer tried to force one into Martinson. Ball stolen away, and that's got to be a foul on Yost. Whoa, wait a minute. Call that against Soda. I certainly didn't see that way. It was heavy contact. I think they just said Soda travel. Ball comes to Yost. Right elbow. Turns in with the left hand and scores. 6'5" Parker Yost cuts the lead to 3. Moldenhauer across to Peterson. Peterson on the angle. Back to Moldenhauer. Opposite side. He'll bring it through the circles. pass that comes into Martinson, high post, and the ball stolen away. Lead pass to Edwards. Edwards going to go in, and he's fouled. That foul should go against Stevens. Stevens trailing and trying to time it. A little contact, put Edwards at the free throw line. They called that foul on Peterson. There's no way. It was Stevens. Look up here, guys. I'll keep it straight. First free throw, no good by Edwards. Second one is good. And it's a 2-point lead. Soda leads 16-14. Moldenhauer across the timeline over to the right side to Peterson. Bad pass. Stolen right back by Stevens. Crossover dribble. Moldenhauer, 3-point shot. That caroms off, and I think they're going to get Yost over the back of Martinson. They hold their fingers up too quick. They really jack them up there and pull them down. Comes in the low blocks to Stevens. Moldenhauer. And that's knocked out of bounds by Grace. Bartlemy checks in for Edwards. Stoddard back in. Sort of ball on the side. Lori Lloyd having a little chat with the officials. Moldenhauer's got to get rid of it. Gets it to Peterson. Over to Stevens in the corner to Harrison. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Stevens outside on the angle. Drives to the right wing. Bounce pass across the top to Peterson. Goes to Moldenhauer on the left wing. Over the top to Stevenson. 5 seconds. Shot up no good. Moldenhauer with the rebound. Bounce pass underneath to Martinson. And Martinson lost it out of bounds. Grace can tie or take the lead with a 3. Into the forecourt is Kimball. 3-point shot up by Stoddard. That's his second one. And Grace takes a 1-point lead, 17-16. Moldenhauer outside, goes over to Stevens on the right angle. Back to Harrison, across to Pete. Pete, straight away, back to Harrison. Harrison drives, dropped it into Martinson. Martinson turns and has a shot blocked by Yost. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Soda ball out underneath their own basket. 3:39 to go until halftime. Roll threw that in the backcourt, and picking it up is Kimball. Kimball traveled. Great job by Martinson closing the distance on Kimball. Caught up to him, and Kimball traveled. 17-16 Grace. Browning checks in for Peterson. Ball comes into Stevens. 3:30 to go in the first half. Stevens over to Moldenhauer, across the top, back to Stevens. Moldenhauer on the right angle, over the top, just about threw it away. Goes to Stevens, back to Moldenhauer. And Moldenhauer threw it away. Nobody there. Checking in is going to be Edwards. Checking out Bartlemy. Timeout. So 3:15 till halftime. 17-16. Grace with a 1-point lead. Soda was up by 6. And Grace has taken a 1-point lead. Once again, Soda just a little careless with the passes. I remember Coach Ingersoll at American Ford. That's not a pass, that's a turnover. Sit down. 17-16, 3:15 to go. Grace up by 1. Grace ball. Kimball gets it to Edwards. Edwards over to Stoddard. He has 2 threes, and Stoddard just threw it away. Nobody there. I think he was waiting for Yost to break for the basket. Moldenhauer into the forecourt. Ball goes over to Stevens on the right angle. Bounce pass to Harrison. Goes to Moldenhauer. He'll bring it back up top to Browning over the right side to Stevens. Soda with the basketball behind by 1. Ball goes to Browning. Browning needs to get rid of it, and then he lost it. Yost rips it away, and Yost was fouled. Probably Browning. That was Browning. That's his first. That's the 4th foul against the Cards. So the next foul, the Grizz will be in the bonus. Goes to Stoddard on the right angle. He'll leave it for Bodie Smith. Smith will bring it back up top. Bounce pass on the high post to Yost. Yost will dump it and goes, that goes up over the top of the basket as Kimball put it up off the left wing. It remains a 1-point lead, 17-16. Grace with the lead. Soda with the basketball. Goes down to Martinson to Stevens. Cross court to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer, nice pass inside to Martinson, and he was fouled. Now it's going to go against Stoddard. He's having. Oh, he was shooting. Soda ball out of bounds. Ball comes outside to Moldenhauer at midcourt. Moldenhauer between the circles. Almost flopped. Stevens, about a 20-footer, no good. Yost down with the rebound. Lead pass comes down to Kimball. Kimball goes up on the left wing, goes to Stoddard. Stoddard on the left wing. I knew some Stoddards back in my day. And there's a push, probably Harrison. These Stoddards are all about potatoes nowadays. I think they have a big dairy farm, kind of over in the Lakeland area. Just gets shot up by Yields. It's all good. He has 2 points. That's his first free throw. Harrison will check out, and Miller will check in. Foul on Harrison. That's his second. That's 3 on Harrison. That's why there's confusion. We're going to call technical foul. Yost is going to get 1 more free throw. Lefty puts it in. Gives Grace a 2-point lead. And Stoddard will step up and shoot the technicals. I think they're going to say one of the kids didn't check in. Stoddard misses the first free throw. Stoddard will get 1 more. Shot is up. Second one is good. Grace was behind by 6. Now they have a 3-point lead and the basketball. Edwards to inbound the ball. Ball comes into Smith. Brody Smith on the right wing. Back door to Stoddard. Stoddard will kick it into the left corner. Shot is up and good by Edwards. A 3-point shot. Grace takes a 6-point lead. That was Soda's biggest lead. Now Grace has a 6-point lead. Moldenhauer over to the right side on the angle to Stevens to Browning. Back to Moldenhauer. Stevens, the 19-footer, rims out. Yost with the rebound to Smith. Ball comes up to Edwards to Stoddard. 3-point shot on the way, rims out. And down with the rebound was Kimball. Smith drives. They call a foul on Soda. I think they called it on Martinson. That's his second. Wow. not in tune with the officiating tonight. That foul was way before he was shooting. Now they're going to put him at the free throw line. Smith short off the front of the rim. We'll get one more. He can give the Grizz a 7-point lead. Second one rattles around, pops out. Soldier flat-footed on the rebounds. Comes into Yost. Yost muscles it up with the left hand and scores over the top of Miller. Stevens bringing it into the fourth quarter. 36 seconds, 24-16. Stevens over to Browning. Browning on the right angle. Goes at a high post to Martinson. Martinson back to Browning. Inside, Miller knocked away. Coming up with it is Kimball. He's cut off. Goes back out to Brody Smith. Smith will leave it for Edwards. And that's a foul on Browning. Stevens. Your guess is as good as mine. Big bump by Micaiah Browning. Shot up by Edwards is good. One more. Shot is up and good. 10-point lead for the Grizz. 8 seconds. Goes down in the corner. You got to shoot it. Cross court, Stevens. 2 seconds. They didn't get a shot off. So at the end, Soda didn't score in that quarter. It's amazing. Grace put up 17 points. Let me add up the scoring for you. Let's see if we have one of the Clardettes tonight. Once again, I kind of apologize. I've got blood all over the place. I think I'm getting it stopped, but it doesn't look real good. I cut my chin shaving about 2.5 hours ago. And of course, I'm on blood thinners. I've gone through about 6 towels just sitting there. I'm holding my chin with my left hand. The Cardettes aren't going to perform. So let me add up the scoring for you, and we'll let the Cardettes perform for you. Again, I've mentioned in the last couple of games, appreciate the talent that a small school, which is Soda, has. Grace is even a little bit smaller. They have good talent. Cardettes, what do I count? 6 tonight. Pep band, they're getting better. Give me a second. I'll add up the scoring for you. I'll be right back. Very underlooked moment, waiting for the music. I've never seen a drill team go a cappella, but that's kind of what they're doing. Once again, Cardettes performing here at halftime. 6 of the gals.
Please give it up for your Go Springs Cardettes.
I think I've got my chin stopped, but I'm not sure. This is awful. Blood all over the place. Let me run the scoring for you as I have it. Race shut the Cards out in the second quarter. Soda led at 16-9 at the end of 1. For Grace, Ty Stoddard hit 2 threes and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 7 points. 4 points for Carter Meekum. He hit a 2 and was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Cade Kimball hit 2 twos for 4 points. Edwards. Is that Kiefer? Edwards hit a 3 and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Parker Yost had 2 twos, was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brody Smith was 0 of 2 from the line. Did not score. And Cole Bartleman played and did not score. Grace hit on 7 of 10 from the free throw line, committed 8 personal fouls. For Soda, Colton Peterson had a 2 and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 3 points. Landon Martinson was 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1. Caden Harrison hit a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. 2 points for Mason Finlayson on 1 bucket. Randy Stevens had a basket for 2. And Logan Miller was 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 3 points. Soda was 5 of 7 from the free throw line, committed 13 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Soda led it by 7. And then they were shut out in the second quarter, did not score. And Grace put up 17 points, and they lead it here at halftime, 26-16. I think I've got my chin stopped. I'll find out. My book turns red. Boy, that was awful. Took almost 3 hours to get that stopped. I think I was shaving with a machete. Games tonight, not many. Salmon's at Ryrie. Firth is at North Fremont. Water Springs is at North Gym. Wendell's at Ambrose. And Butte County is at West J. In the conference for Soda, Declo leads the conference 6-0. They're 15-0 on the season. They beat Malad last Friday 49-34. And they had Buell at Declo last night. No score on that one. And then they've got Westside on Thursday. And then Soda on Saturday. Westside 3-2 in the conference, 12-4 on the season. They lost to Soda last Friday, 44-38. They've got Declo at Westside on Thursday. Wendell 1-2 in the conference. They are 9-4 on the season. They beat Aberdeen last Friday, 67-48. They are at Ambrose tonight. Wendell will be at Malad Thursday, and Filer will be at Wendell on Saturday. Aberdeen 1-3 in the conference. They are 3-13 on the season. They lost to Wendell Friday. They got Soda on Thursday. Malad will be at Aberdeen on Saturday. Malad 0-4 in the conference, 5-11 on the season. Lost to Declo last Friday. They'll be at Wendell on Thursday and at Aberdeen on Saturday. Girls 6-1. They are 9-9 on the season. They're second place behind number 1 Malad. Had a win over Declo at 49-34. That was at Declo. They are at Malad tomorrow. And then Aberdeen will be at Soda on Friday, and that'll be senior night. See if I can do this second half without having to hold my chin. You know what Plavix is? Don't cut yourself if you're taking it. We're underway. Ball comes up top to Browning, over to the angle to Finlayson. Finlayson to the free throw line, back to Peterson, over to Harrison. Peterson straight away. Beat down the left side, pulls up at the left elbow, back to Finlayson. Finlayson leans in and he was fouled. Soda behind by 10. 26-16. Foul win against Kimball. That's his second. And Finlayson at the free throw line for 2. Misses the first one. He'll get one more. Finlayson, a 5'10 junior. 26-16. Finlayson, one more. Second shot, no good. Harrison down with the rebound. And he bounced it to Finlayson. Finlayson tried to bank it up off the right side, and it was blocked out of bounds. Cooper Anderson for Grace gets a start. Bad pass by Peterson. Tried to put it through Brody Smith. He's a big kid. He's lucky he didn't get that one right back. And we're going to get a timeout by Soda. I think Soda coaches were worrying about a 5-second call. And Soda having a hard time getting it in. Soda won by 6 down in Grace. I think that was on the 14th. Grace also has Chase Smith, 6'1 junior, in the ball game. Miko. And the lob comes outside to Martinson, back to Peterson. Peterson fakes, bad pass. Picked off by Anderson. And the ball went off Anderson's knee, picked up by Peterson. Reach in Utah, that's a foul. Just about got the pick, but he about took his belly button off. Goes over in the right corner to Peterson. Back outside to Finlayson, across over to Martinson. Martinson, back outside to Harrison. Back to Martinson. 13 seconds, high post to Harrison. Corner to Finlayson. Goes down to Browning. Browning, about a 15-footer, no good. Down with the rebound is Cooper Anderson. Grace threw it away. Goes across the top over to Peterson, down in the corner to Harrison. Grizz up by 10. Cross to Browning. Browning leans in, scores, and he's fouled. That is the first basket by Soda in about 10 minutes. They didn't score in the second quarter. Miller will come in for Caden Harrison. Browning at the line. One shot is up and good. He has 3 points. Kimball gets the ball into Smith, back to Kimball. Kimball into the forecourt to Meekum on the angle. Nice quick move by Meekum to the corner. Goes right down the middle of the paint. We're going to get a foul as Chase Smith drove it hard. I think they said Landon Martin's on the foul. That's his 3rd. Grace ball out along their own baseline. Ball comes in to Anderson. Goes over to Kimball. 3-point shot by Meekum. And wow. Grace, they earned that rebound if they get it. They kick it outside and it's picked up by Chase Smith. Goes to Brody Smith. To Kimball. Kimball down to Smith. Shot is up, rims out. And Soda down with the rebound. That was almost back there. Goes over to the right side to Browning. Browning on the right wing, puts the ball on the floor. Goes to Finlayson. Finlayson in the middle of the paint. Puts the shot up and in. Got a break on that one. Right in the middle of the paint. Back the other way is Anderson. Anderson walked. Soda's cut the lead to 5. They've outscored the Grizz 5-0. It was a 10-point lead at halftime. Timeout Soda. Landon Moldenhauer checks in for Soda. 5:33 to go in the 3rd. 30-second timeout for the Cards. Good start in the 3rd quarter for Minnesota. It's kind of like a shadow. You just feel something. I'm okay. 26-21, 5-point lead, 5:33 to go. My jaws are a little tight in the first half. Pushing on my chin. So we can cut this to 3 with a 2. 2 with a 3. Ball comes into Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourt to Peterson. Cross over to Uwa. Finlayson over to Peterson. Back outside to Finlayson. Moldenhauer on the left angle. Across the top to Peterson. To Moldenhauer. Foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Chase Smith. He's a pretty big kid too. Grace has got some size. Brody Smith in the ball game. He's a big kid. We got another foul. And this one is against Cooper Anderson. Kevin Smith. Not sure he agrees with that one. Ball comes to Finlayson. Finlayson in the middle of the paint. Banks it off, no good. But I think they're going to get Finlayson over the back. Anderson had good position. Yeah, it's Finlayson. Grace up by 5, 26-21. Into the forecourt is Edwards to Stoddard. Stoddard between the circles, works to the left angle. A little hitch on that dribble. Smith, 3-point shot, misses everything. And trying to save it out of bounds was Cooper Anderson. He ran into the Soda cheerleaders. Couldn't quite get hold of him. He did that on purpose. You know he did. We got some awesome looking cheerleaders. Moldenhauer into the forecourt over to Peterson. Comes up to Stevens between the circles. Stevens back over to Pete on the angle. Left side, Moldenhauer, right angle. Peterson to Stevens. 17 seconds, goes into Brownie. Brownie puts it up. Moldenhauer with the rebound. And I think they're going to get a foul against Stoddard. Stoddard trying to tie him up. Had a little more than the ball. That's his second foul. Stevens will inbound the ball along the Soda baseline. Bartlett checks in for Brody Smith. Stevens gets the ball outside to Landon Moldenhauer. Across the top, over to Peterson on the left angle, up top to Brownie. Bounce pass to Moldenhauer. He just about walked. Grace wanted to walk. There's a three-point shot up, no good. Down with the rebound, Cooper Anderson. Edwards drives back outside. Stoddard three-point shot. Got it! That is his third three-point shot. He has 10 points. 8-point lead for the Grizz. Peterson, back pass, picked off by Edwards. Edwards goes in against Moldenhauer. Good defense by Moldenhauer. Peterson is knocked down by Anderson. Anderson would have had the pick if he hadn't knocked Pete down. That's funny by Grace. So Soda's in the bonus with 3:46 to go. Pete will be at the free throw line for 2. Anderson with the foul. We had him for 1 in the first half. That's his foul in the third quarter. I think I can add 1 and 1. I think that's 2. Pete with the free throws, good. Hansen and Harrison check in for Moldenhauer and Browning. Peterson will get 1 more. 3:46 to go in the third. 29-22. Shot is up, rims out. Bartlett down with the rebound for Grace. Off to Edwards. Edwards on the right wing, kicks it across the top to Bartlett. Harrison steals the pass. Harrison needs some help. Cross over to Peterson. On the angle, back to Stevens. Stevens to Peterson. Peterson to Hansen. Hansen back to Pete. Pete, three-point shot. Got it! Colton Peterson cuts the lead to 4. 29-25. Into the fourth quarter. And Grace just lost the ball out of bounds as Edwards, I think, lost it off his leg. Edwards checks out and Anderson checked out. Back into the ball game is Chase Smith. And Brody Smith. Falling down is Harrison. He's going to get tied up. Alternate possession goes to Grace. Stoddard to inbound the ball for the Grizz. Comes into Brody Smith. Brody Smith up top between the circles. Looking against Hansen. Goes over to Mika. To Smith down along the baseline. Goes up and under and scores. Chase Smith. 31-25, 6-point lead. Stevens down in the corner. Goes to Miller, who's checked into the ball game. Back to Stevens, Pete outside, cross over to Stevens. 3-point shot is short off the rim. Chase Smith for Grace, down with the rebound. Smith in the backcourt will bring it up into the forecourt. Goes over to Brody Smith on the left angle. Ball comes into Chase Smith. He has the ball ripped away, but they're going to call a foul. And that foul is going to go going to go against Miller, and that's his third. Grace ball out underneath their own basket. Stevens is going to take it out. Stoddard will inbound the ball. Ball is knocked back out of bounds. Grace will try it again. He knocks the ball out of bounds. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Stoddard to inbound the ball for the Grizz. Ball comes into Chase Smith. Smith in the mid blocked. Back door, they work it to Brody Smith. Brody Smith leans in and scores. 8-point lead for Grace. 33-25. Pete leaves it for Hanson. And they're going to call Stoddard with hands. That ref's got to be from Utah. They never call that. Stoddard just picked up his third foul. So does Bonus. And Hanson will go to the free throw line. He hasn't scored. Shot up. Caleb right down to the bottom of the well. He'll get one more. Landon Moldenhauer off the bench for the Cards. He'll check in for Peterson. Minute 52 to go in the third. Hanson for one more. Shot is up, gets front of the rim, the backboard, and drops in. 33-27, 6-point lead. Grizz have the lead in the basketball. Bartlome across the top. Hanson knocked it back. Bartlome picks it up. And Moldenhauer just about got the pick, but they're going to call him for the foul. That's just his first. Moldenhauer has such quick hands. Both teams are in the bonus. Bartlome will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot two. 33-27. Grace with the lead. Bartlome at the free throw line. Shot is up. No good off the back of the rim. You get one more. Shot up by Bartlome. Second one is good. So he hits one of two. Has 1 point. 7-point lead for Grace. Minute 30 to go. Stevens over to Hanson. Hanson across to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer 3-point shot. That was about a 23-footer. Lead pass comes down to Meekum. Low blocks to Smith. Smith has the ball knocked out of bounds, but I think they're going to call Stevens with the foul. Stevens blocked the shot. Chase Smith is a big kid, and he really can wheel and deal in the paint. Free throw is up and good. He'll get one more. 35-30. Smith can make it a 6-point lead. Set to check in is Cooper Anderson. Second shot by Smith. Got them both. Timeout. Not a timeout. They were letting Miller and Harrison was already in there. Stevens just fell up. Man, that's a foul on Smith. So the bench wants it. Just about a pick. A minute 3 to go. Goes to Moldenhauer. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wow. Got to be consistent. Stevens up with the shot from the left elbow. Stevens got his own ring. Scores! And he's knocked to the floor. He either got to call the reach and the hand check or not. That's all you ask, is that you're just consistent so the kids know how to play. If you're calling hand checking and reaching, which are fouls, kids need to know that so they'll pull it off. 36-32. Stevens at the free throw line. Shot is up, no good, off the heel of the basket. Soda with the rebound. Moldenhauer! About a 24-footer. That's his second three in this quarter. Got a whistle. Stevens and Meekum. They kind of got big smiles on their face. Meekum will go to the free throw line. 2 for 2. Moldenhauer cut that lead with that 3-point shot, 36-35. Meekum at the free throw line, that's too hard. He'll get one more. Meekum without PA, M-E-A-C-H-A-M. That's my family. Second shot is no good. He's just M-E-C-H-A-M. There's both. A lot of M-E-C-H-A-M's up in Blackwood. Stevens to Moldenhauer. Soda can take the lead. Goes to Stevens. 24 seconds. Shot is up. Tough look shot by Hansen off the right side of the baseline. About a 15-footer. Ball comes up to Chase Smith. He walked. That was a good call. Picked up his pivot foot. He really moves his feet. And it's just a matter of if you think he picked up that back foot or not. And that time he did. Ball comes up to Stevens. 9 seconds is stolen away by Bartolome. Stevens fouls Bartolome with 5.4 seconds. Maybe Stevens. At the line will be Bartolome. Bartolome puts a shot up and in. 2-point lead for the Grizz. Holt Bartolome 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Bartolome for 1 more. He shoots those kind of from his belly button. 2 seconds. Moldenhauer downtown. That caroms off. And Grace will go in with a 3-point lead. 38-35. So to put up 19 points in that quarter. They had 4 threes. Peterson with 1 and Moldenhauer with 2. And the Grizz put up 12 points in that quarter. Lesotho behind by 10 at halftime. And they close it to a 3-point lead here at the end of the third quarter. Varsity game will follow the junior varsity game. Good crowd. Soda defeated Grace, down in Grace. Another look. I thought that was a 6-point win. 54-49. It was a 5-point lead win. Grace has got some big kids. They will go with Stoddard, Kimball, Edwards, Smith, and Meekum. So to Peterson, Hanson, Finlayson, Browning, and Harrison. Peterson on the left ankle straight. Ooh, he walked. Yeah, they got him. Finlayson does that a lot, where he kind of fakes the ball, and you got to be careful to pick up that back foot. Grace with a 3-point lead as Edwards comes into the forecourt. Finlayson with the steal. Finlayson behind the back, leaves it for Peterson. Peterson goes in and scores. Nice play by Mason Finlayson. It'll be Kimball into the forecourt. 3-point shot straight away, no good. Edwards is going to run the rebound down. Kicks it in the corner to Meekum. Meekum a 3-point shot. Nice box off by Finlayson. Martinson comes up with it. Hits it back to Finlayson. Soda can take the lead. Finlayson needs some help. Just about did it again. Goes to Martinson to Harrison. Martinson has the shot blocked by Meekum. Kimball, long lead pass, and it goes right through the hands of Keither Edwards. It'll be Soda's ball. Soda was behind by 10. It's a 1-point lead, 38-37, 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Finlayson on the right angle, back to Pete. Pete, the 23-footer, missed everything. Now it only went 21 feet. So Grace with a 1-point lead will have the basketball. Soda puts on pressure in the back court. Comes up to Meekum, back to Kimball. Smith, over the head of Smith. Wow. Soda coach is standing up with her palms in the air. Soda didn't touch that. Goes out of bounds. Stoddard on the left angle. Goes over to Edwards. Lob comes into Smith. Back to Meekum along the baseline. Running one-hander. Ball is taken down by Browning. Long lead pass to Harrison. Over Liddy. Soda, once in a while, they just force it. And that was over the head of Browning. Stoddard into the forecourt. Grace with the basketball on a 1-point lead. 3-point shot by Stoddard. That's knocked out of bounds, and I would say Kimball was the last one to touch it. Zebras say that is correct. Soda ball behind by 1, 38-37, 6 minutes. Finlayson down in the corner. 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Martinson had a handle on the rebound, then lost it out of bounds. So Grace with a 1-point lead and the ball as the ball comes into Edwards. Back to Kimball. And they're working up the floor to Meekum. Meekum in the forecourt. Kimball underneath Stoddard. Stoddard a nice shot. About a 10-footer along the baseline off the right side. Grace with a 3-point lead. Peterson, Finlayson back to Pete. Pete, top of the key. Dumps it inside to Finlayson scores. Beautiful pass by Peterson. Meekum into the forecourt. Goes underneath to Smith. Smith was the last one to touch that. Yep, Soda's ball. They can take the lead. Grace leads 40-39. Peterson, forecourt to Finlayson, back to Pete. Pete on the angle, back to Finlayson. Goes down in the corner to Browning, back to Pete on the angle. Martinson turns, shoots, no good. Smith down with the rebound for Grace. Brody Smith gets it up to Edwards, to Kimball. Kimball between the circles, over to Stoddard on the angle. Stoddard, top. What a beautiful pass by Stoddard to Meekum on the back door. And Meekum scores. Grace, 3-point lead. Peterson, jump step all the way in, scores. What a beautiful move by Pete. Timeout. Kevin Smith for Grace calls timeout. It's a 1-point lead, 42-41, 4:43 to go in the ball game. (42-41). Soda's put up 6 points in the final quarter. And Grace 4. Chin stop. That was awful. Don't be on blood thinners and cut yourself shaving. In fact, don't cut yourself shaving. It took me 3 hours to get that stopped. I got dirty paper towels all around me here. Looks like I've been in a knife fight. 42-41, 4:43 to go. Grace basketball. Possession arrow belongs to Grace on a jump ball. Comes into Kimball. Kimball will walk it up, no pressure. He'll face Finlayson over to the right side. Goes to Edwards to Stoddard. Stoddard working against Moldenhauer. Gets a pick, drives in. And Martinson blocks the shot, but he's standing on the baseline. They're going to call it out of bounds. Grace's ball. Edwards to inbound the ball. Gets it into Stoddard. Stoddard in the left corner. Outside, Edwards drives to the free throw line. Goes to Kimball. He walked. Goes in to Meekum. Meekum backdoor to Smith, and Smith lays it in. Brody Smith, 4 points. Finless, Ewok. Again, he does that a lot. He tries to put the brakes on. Nobody there. As he tries to pass him, he picks up that back foot. So Grace will have the ball with a 3-point lead, 44-41. We're halfway through the final quarter. Bartlome drives to the free throw line, kicks it to Stoddard. Stoddard drives down the right side. Smith down with rebound, hooks it up with the left hand. Finlayson for Soda down with the rebound. Finlayson up the floor to Maldenauer. What a pass by Maldenauer into Martinson. Timeout, Soda. Or Martinson lost contact. That's why they call timeout. Grace's ball up by 1. Ball will come into Kimball. Kimball will work it into the forecourt. Bartlome to Smith at a high post. Smith, the bounce pass goes over to Meekum on the right wing. Meekum on the ankle, working against Middleton. Stolen away by Harrison. Soda can take the lead. 44-43, 3:15 to go in the ball game. Peterson on the right angle, up top to Hanson, to Finlayson. Timeout, Soda. Soda calls timeout with 23 on the shot clock. 3:09 on the game clock. Soda wants to draw something up. See if they can get a score and take the lead. Probably never mentioned this, and I hate it when they put the timeout time on the scoreboard rather than just leaving the game time up. Nobody cares. And again, the coaches know how much time they've got, and they'll always wait until the officials tell them when to come back anyway. 15 seconds in the timeout. There's the warning clock. Buzzer. Soda ready to go. They can take the lead. 5 seconds. 3:09 to go. And even with privileging, I can't remember how much game time is left when they put that timeout time up there. Just a pet peeve. Peterson into Maldenauer. Maldenauer across the top to Finlayson. Back to Maldenauer. Peterson on the right wing. Back to Landon. Cross over to Mason Finlayson. Maldenauer on the right angle over to Peterson on the left wing. Finlayson dumps it in. Harrison puts the shot up. Got his own rebound. Has the ball raked away. Puts the shot up at the buzzer. Keep that alive. They hit the rim. Soda kind of relaxed. And Grace comes down with the rebound. Inside. Goes back outside. Stoddard a 3-point shot. That's no good. And Peterson down with the rebound for Soda. 2:30 to go in the game. Soda behind by 1. Goes over to the right side to Landon Maldenauer. He brings it back up top across the circles. Finlayson back to Maldenauer, back to Finlayson. Peterson, 3-point shot. Got it! Pete with a 3 from the left corner, and Soda takes a 2-point lead. 2:05 to go. Kimball into the forecourt. Goes to Stoddard, to Bartlome, to Meekum in the corner. Meekum pulls up on the wing. Bartlome, Meekum along the baseline. What a pretty shot by Meekum. We're tied at 46. Minute 45 to go. Maldenauer outside across to Finlayson. Back to Maldenauer. Goes into Peterson on the left wing. Goes inside Harrison. Peterson, 3-point shot. Yeah. Second 3 by Pete. He's hit 3 of them. Bartlome. He to Smith. Smith rims out, no good. Peterson down with the rebound. Minute 15 to go. Pete into the forecourt to Finlayson. Finlayson across to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer drives, leaves it for Finlayson. Back to Moldenhauer in the right corner. Finlayson up top between the rings to Peterson on the angle. Finlayson was 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pete drives, pulls up the free throw line. That's no good. Down with the rebound is Kimball. Stoddard leaves it for Meekum. Meekum drops it in. He's a good player. He has 6 points in this quarter. And I don't fault him for leaving the A out of Meekum. My mom was in the ACHA. Told you that story. It was 2 attorneys about 3 generations ago got in a fight. That's unheard of. And one of them dropped the A in Meekum. That's how you get 2 different Meekums. Did a baseball game one time. Minnesota was up at Firth. And I think 4 of their starting lineups were Meekums. They're NBCHAM. 49-48, Soda with a 1-point lead. The possession is to Grace. If there's a tie-up, nobody's even close to the 2-shot bonus. Kevin Smith turns his Grizz loose. 43.1 seconds. Grace basketball, Soda basketball. Soda's ball 94 feet away. Browning will take it out of bounds. The ball will come in to Landon Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourt to Browning. Browning, high post, right through the hands of Martinson. Kimball up with it. Kimball into the forecourt, and the ball stolen away by Landon Moldenhauer. And they're going to foul Moldenhauer with 24 seconds to go in the ball game. Shot clock is off. What a great steal. He is so quick. He has 6 points on 2 threes. Hasn't been to the free throw line. Well, he won't go to the free throw line this time either. This is when not fouling enough goes against you. They've still got 4 fouls to give to put them at the free throw line. So Soda ball on this side, leading by 1. No rocket science here. The Grizz will have to go for a steal. If they don't get the steal, then they'll have to foul. And again, Soda's 4 fouls away from going to the free throw line. Soda doesn't have any fouls in this quarter. Browning will inbound the ball. He'll be fronted by Meekum. Kimball comes down. Pete Moldenhauer comes into Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer in the backcourt is fouled by Kimball. We'll try it again with 21 seconds. That's only 2 fouls on the Grizz. Meekum will front Browning's pass, and Soda calls timeout. I gotta love it. When I first came to Idaho from St. George, I didn't know who the coaches were because they were all wearing Levi's. I've never seen that before. Everybody's wearing Levi's tonight. Denim, at least. In Utah, where I came from, St. George, some of them even wore ties. But it was dress pants. We're a little redneck-neckish. here. Soda ball once again, waiting for the timeout time to burn off the clock. Meekum, who's got great spring, he's got good hogs. He's going to front the pass across the way. Soda goes with Pete, Browning, Moldenhauer, Martinson, and Harrison. Browning will take the ball out of bounds with 21.9 seconds to go in the game. Referee's waiting. Now they'll hand it to Martinson. Martinson to Moldenhauer, and there's another foul on Kimball. That's his fourth. 1 second off the clock. That's the third. I've got four. Kimball. Tried again, comes into Moldenhauer, and there's a reach by Edwards. That'll be the fourth foul. So Grace has got them right where they want them. Next foul, Soda will be at the free throw line. No more 1-and-1s. Comes into Moldenhauer, and he is hugged by Edwards. And Landon will go to the free throw line. That's the fifth foul on Grace. Last four intentional. Trying to get Soda to the free throw line. Another timeout. I think Kevin Smith called this one out. 17.2 seconds. Soda was behind by 10 at halftime. Miller will check in for Soda to get some height in there for rebounds. 6'7" junior. I don't think I've ever seen him long with cornrows. Mason Finlayson's styling. I know that's his natural blonde hair. 49-48. Soda's got to hit their free throws. They got to take care of the basketball. They get a little careless sometimes with their passing. They'll drop Browning back into the back quarter and midcourt along with Pete. And they will have Martinson and Miller for the free throws. Meekum and Smith down in the low blocks. Then you have Stoddard and Kimball. Edwards standing behind Moldenhauer. He'll get a pair. Shot is up and good. He tickles the twine with the first one, and it'll be a 2-point lead. This one's a big one. It'll force Grace to get 3 points. Moldenhauer, 5'10" sophomore. Shot is up, no good. Rebound down to Stoddard, to Meekum. Meekum will get it to Edwards inside. Meekum outside, comes up top, 3-point shot up. Karam's off, no good. Down with the rebound, shot up, a 3-point shot, no good. Martinson at the buzzer, down with the rebound. They had 3 shots at it. And they foul Soda with 0.1 seconds. Hansen will check in. Also checking in is Jackson Horsley. At the line will be Martinson. He'll get a pair. He can, well, it's pretty well in the cooler anyway. But he could really ice it with 2 free throws. Weird things happen. Shot up and no good. I would actually probably miss this shot on purpose with 0.1 seconds. Shot up, no good. There's the buzzer. And Soda wins it after being behind by 10 at halftime, 50-48. Grace put up 10 points in that quarter. Soda put up 15. That is a good Grace junior varsity team. Teams will shake hands at midcourt. Southern wins it by 2, 50-48. We got a seat for you still. Once again, parking, well, you're on your own. I always get here an hour early. I'll add up the scoring for you. Hang with me. We'll be right back.